Hello, hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my first check-in for the month of November. So, as always, with my check-ins, I have my coffee, plus I've got a bonus piece of banana bread. So I had some leftovers the other night, so I cooked up basically a Frankenstein's monster worth of food in my fridge, plus I had some bananas, so I've just warmed this up and I'm going to have a couple bites before we get started. Okay, so we begin with the first of the month. My internet company is in a shambles. They've randomly direct debited $107.83 from my account. And everyone in accounts doesn't know how to basically do maths. They were like, you only get 1 month of free internet. I was like, buddy, I know what my legal contract says. Here's a copy of it. And if there's anyone that knows how to read a legal contract, it's me. So I'm sorting that out, and I've just told them, listen, you've already had 2 weeks. That's 10 business days to sort this out. If you don't get back to me within 2 business days, I'm going to report you. So, legal compliance people, know your legal rights. Then subscription came out $7.29. What's this? A clip. I had to buy a hair clip to keep my fascinator in for Melbourne Cup Day. Groceries, $87.60. That's just getting more and more expensive, right? And I shop at Aldi most of the time, so gosh. Mecca, $93. I went to buy some of those holiday gift sets. It's wonderful. They've already gift wrapped it and bagged it for me. Oh, magic. It's sitting in the corner of my room, so that's most of it done. Just got those mini sets. Then I went to Daiso. Everything's $3.30 at Daiso. What did I get? One of those cuticle trimmers, which I haven't used because my nails are awful. Yeah, sorry, I don't care. I think I have the most beaten up hands on YouTube. Yeah, I've got a scar there. That's a cooking scar. That's also a cooking scar. Yeah, I know. I'm not the best cook. Anyway, week 1, so just those 3 days. And believe it or not, on Friday, I did not get a takeaway. How rare is that? Week 1 was $317.70. On to this week. Business spend, groceries, $34.80. Then drinks. I just went to buy a drinks mixer for Melbourne Cup. We did a Melbourne Cup thing. We all got semi-dressed up. Most of us were in work attire anyway and put on hats. So that was a bit fun, yeah. But all the young people on Melbourne Cup Day were glued to the TV at 2:30 p.m. for what we knew was coming. The Reserve Bank of Australia raised the cash rate by 0.25. So everybody's mortgage will be going up if you're on a variable loan like I am. So I'm going to have to find the money from somewhere. That puts my mortgage over 6% in the variable interest rates. So put that in context, when I settled on my apartment as my first home buyer, I was on 2.04%. Now, APRA, which is the governing body of financial management in Australia, they tell banks that you must add on a 3% buffer on top of the current interest rate to ensure that the person borrowing money has a suitable, buffer or wiggle room for when rates go up. Well, obviously 6% is way more than 2%. No, I'm okay. I'll find the money. I'll find the money. Oh, it's painful, guys. It is so painful. Yeah. The boomers were actually like, woohoo, look at our savings. I was like, no, don't. Hold the rage. Anyway, I ate a couple of cupcakes just to console myself. Family subscription toilet paper 2317 came out. Then that's a cloud subscription. Then I have no idea what that is, but it says shower $8.09. So something for the shower. And again, miracle of miracles, hell must have frozen over because I also did not get a takeaway this Friday. I went and got groceries for $60. I'm not sure that was cheaper cooking than getting a takeaway, but I still have food. I was busy yesterday and I have things to do this afternoon. So my second week, $159.91, taking my total for the 12 days so far to $469.61. Let's unstuff. First two bills and utilities and the internet bill that shouldn't have come out. 115 plus 5, meaning 120 comes out. So I'm going to take out the 500 and bring back, let's have a look, the benefits of doing the maths already. 1,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 80. Brilliant. So 1,100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 80. $1,480 left in bills and utilities. Now, I did get my water bill and my electric bill. The water bill is higher than this time last year. Even though my usage is very, very low, you have to pay for things like sewage and connection costs, which are the majority of it. Like sewage and connection costs are like $180, just, and usage is only like $20. So fun, that's due at the end of the month. As are council rates, as are strata levies. I just got the bills. So that's fun. Business. $15 has to come out. So left in the business fund, I have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 90, 95, $395. I do have some business expenses, just restock of basic office supplies I'm hoping to buy during the Black Friday sales. Retails sales are pretty low at the moment, down, so I'm hoping for some deeper discounts this year. Groceries, big spend, $90 and $95. So I'm just going to take out all $600. That's what I give myself for groceries and eating out every month. And I have left 100, 200, 300, 400, 10, 15, $415. Now, this seems very, very doable for me, but I have a big event at the end of the month. My best friend's husband has just chosen the most wanky of all places to go for his birthday, which is on the last Friday of this month, so that's my Friday takeaway. I've had a look at the menu. My best friend and I went to browse on the menu, and our jaws kind of dropped. It's the kind of place where a main and an entree will set you back $130, and then you might get a drink and cocktails are like $25 to $35. So that's going to be a very expensive meal. It's in the city. The place has a view of the opera house, so the closer you get to the opera house, the more expensive it is, and you just know the plate will be small. My best friend and I, we're really big foodies. We go out to eat all the time. We go to like the trendiest, wankiest of all cafes, you know. We are stereotypical millennials. But we don't mind if it's like a hole in the wall. Like if it looks like it's super run down, you know, and the food tastes great, we'll go there. Like we'll blow money at a fancy cafe, but like dinner, good God, we want to be full. Anyway, that's at the end of the month. It might have to come out of splurge money. I have a feeling dinner will be like $160 plus, because I get an entree, a main, a dessert, and a wine or a cocktail when I go out to dinner. Oh, anyway, that'll be that. Anyway, my hair clip for my fascinator thing, $20 is coming out. So in splurge, I still have 100, 200, 350. $350. I don't really need anything or want anything these Black Friday sales. I just went crazy with like a year's worth of skincare at the 25% off Sephora sale. So clothing, I think I do need a couple of t-shirts, just cheapo t-shirts. For when I'm around the house, I might hit up Kmart. You know what? I need to dye my hair. Yeah, I caught myself in the mirror the other day and I am really, really starting to go very grey, like noticeably grey. I have like a full Cruella de Vil kind of streak on my left side fringe. I get to hide it or tuck it in away. It kind of looks like the light is just reflecting on it. It's just at that angle. So people think it's on purpose. They're like, oh, how trendy. No. And when I say a streak, I mean it's like a whole centimetre streak of greys. And I don't get it on my right side ever. I mean, as long as people think it's intentional, yeah. But all throughout the side of my head, particularly on the left side, I am like very salt and pepper grey. I need to dye my hair. Splurge. $350 left. Home and miscellaneous. $10 is coming out. So I still have 150, 70, 80, 85. 185 left in home and miscellaneous. Family. The toilet paper subscription's coming out. $25, leaving $200 left in family. Gifts and hosting. $10 is coming out for the drinks. So I have $70. So I have been a very, very busy bee the last few days. I have been very productive with my time and I have created some new envelopes. Now, this is my next month envelope, which I'm going to just stick at the very back. I don't have plans to travel, and quite frankly, I can't afford to travel. So, not with the mortgage where it is, Sydney mortgage, yeah. I have a mortgage amount that would probably make most of you guys cry. You know, it's Sydney and I live on the right side of the latte line for reference. So, you know, I only live one transport stop away from my parents, my baby boomer parents who own a very large mega mansion. You know, by virtue of holding property since the 1990s, their house is worth close to 3 mil. Oh, mum and dad. Anyway, no, it's good. Mum and dad having a home means it's the most important thing in retirement because housing is the biggest expense. Anyway, those of you who are returning subscribers know that I live off last month's income. I'm self-employed, so basically because my income is variable and I'm going into my low season, the office will shut down for 4 weeks in December, January. So what I do is I put all my money that I earn currently this month separately, and next month I use it so I know exactly what the budget is, so I don't have to wait from week to week. So that's next month's money. Luckily, it's already enough that I can pay my mortgage. I also have to unstuff the Christmas presents from Christmas. So $93, so $95. $5. Now let's have a look. I've got 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 45. $425 for Christmas. I'm going to be honest, I don't like the $5 thing. So I'm going to take out $5, leaving me with $440 in Christmas. And I'm going to chuck it into the piggy bank buffer. Taking my total to 20, 40, 45, 50, and I'll just throw that out and bring back a 50. So $50 in my buffer. Like I said, I have been a very productive bee. So I've created, because I create 3 envelopes at a time, 3 envelopes. I've got 2 new envelopes I'm going to throw into my challenge savings binder. The first one is a millennials budget book. That's my YouTube channel. So I'm very fortunate that sometimes people download some of my savings challenges on Etsy. I don't make a lot of money from Etsy. It's just a thing that I want to share with people, and I purposely kept it very, very low, the price of my digital downloads. To be honest, I literally make like $1 and I think 3 cents, $1.03 per download. So every now and then I get a couple of spare bucks, so I'm going to now put it in the envelope. So that's Millennials Budget Book. If I do eventually, maybe, hopefully, get to 500 subscribers, I plan on doing a giveaway. So, you know, I'm not the most interesting channel, I know. So, whatever. I don't really care, but, you know, thank you for those who bother to slog through and listen to me rant about things. That's going to be my first envelope. I do have $10 from Etsy for the last month. And this envelope is called Scrimp and Save. This is going to be my new savings challenge. So, let me show you. I've created these new savings challenges, just 2 of them, and this is designed so that I can basically, put away just a little bit of money. I know things are really, really tight for people at the moment, and the cost of living is probably the thing that most of us are most concerned about. And, you know, I think it's really hard for people to get a grasp on just how much things are in, without having a holistic look at your budget. And it feels like sometimes that you get a little bit ahead just for a big bill to come in, just for the cost of living to increase yet again. And so I know it can be really, really deflating. I also know that because I only cash stuff once a month, that it makes my budget look humongous. It looks like, because I stuff thousands and thousands of dollars. My budget's pretty lean, guys. The mortgage is taking up the majority of it. And I'm also, while I am a single income, Sydney is the most expensive city in all of Australia. And, so I have to just knuckle down. So I've got 2 of these, and how I'm going to do this savings challenge is I'm going to roll into my grocery fund. Now, I do all of my categories digitally, which is why I use the Play Money anyway. And this is my grocery and eating out fund. Now, in the spirit of scrimp and save, I think it's really hard for people to find extra dollars. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a deck of cards. Give this a shuffle. These cards have seen better days. And whatever I draw from here, I'm going to take away from my groceries, and I'm going to put it in this scrimp and save savings challenge. So let's have a look. $9. That's going to be $9 from my groceries going directly here. So I've got 2 of these, and I've left space underneath each one so you can record how much you're scrimping and saving. So you can do this however you like. If you want to use your coins as leftovers, if you want to use your recycling cans from Return and Earn, whatever. The whole point of this is little amounts add up. So I'm going to put $9. So this one obviously has fewer icons than this one. Put it in a jar, put it in one of those zip envelopes. I'm going to colour in my piggy. If you prefer, you can also use dice. So this one is just a thing that I plan on doing with my grocery fund. This challenge I really wanted to call the, hey Annie, I saw a photo of yourself. You're looking really round and growing an extra chin. Start eating a little bit less. But I just feel like it didn't have that same roll off the tongue thing as scrimp and save, right? Anyway, $9. I'm going to put the card and this into scrimp and save. And put that away. And from my groceries, I'm going to directly transfer $9 and put it into a separate bank account. And we'll see how much I get at the end. So, in the spirit of scrimping and saving, I'm actually going to offer this savings challenge, both of them, for free. I want to help everyone along, for those especially, who might be having, struggles at the moment, and it feels like watching YouTubers, some of us, it probably feels like if you're at home that, I'd like to be so far ahead. But, you know, I just wanted to show you that we can all do it. So how do you get this? Rather than putting it on Etsy because they take fees and everything and you probably still have to fork out like $1 for it, you're going to have to email me. So my email is amillennialsbudgetbook@gmail.com. It's always in my description box below. Millennial, LLNN. Yeah. And I will email you a copy of this for free so that you can print it off at home, laminate it if you so choose, or choose which one you want to use. And I hope you guys will do this along with me. Yeah. I am also going to be offering it for free laminated if you buy a physical product from my Etsy store. So both of these, and at the end, total amount saved, well, that's up to you. So that's been my scrimp and save. $9, man. That's like a wanky coffee. And a bit. A coffee. A Sydney coffee will now set you back like $6. But as you all know, I make my own coffees. And even then, I spend crazy amounts on the beans. The last thing to look at is rollover. So rollover on that first week, I had $4.90. And of the second week, I have $7.89. Taking my total rollover to $12.79. So I'm just going to put $10 in rollover, and I will redistribute this, you know, at the end of the month. So that's been my cash unstuffing and first check-in for November. Again, if you would like to have a go at the Scrimp and Save Savings Challenge, just shoot me an email. I hope you're all well, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.